So do you ever feel like the world is just trying to tell you something? Just is, things line up, things just start, you just start hearing the same thing over and over. Well, check this guy out, okay? Clay-Shirky. This was the guy that did the keynote today here at Search Engine Strategies Conference in San Jose, and he wrote a book called Here Comes Everybody. And Clay has a really interesting perspective on everything that's going on here in the internet, and I was tweeting about it and about some of his comments. I like to do that. And one of the comments that just really jumped out at me was he said something like, the extrinsic motivation of money kills the intrinsic love of doing the same thing. And that really hit home for me because I came to this conference, and I looked at all these people and I just thought, man, all these people have been coming to this conference. A lot of these people have been coming to this conference for so long, and they do it because they love it. We all got into this industry not because we were going to make $1 million, because I'll tell you what, when we got into this industry, there was no money to be made. We were just like these hacks off on the side doing weird, crazy stuff with people's websites, optimizing them for the search engines, and just kind of seen as sideshow people. But now, as it stands, we're the game. We are the game now. We are marketing. Everything else is tanking. TV, newspaper, radio, it's all down, down, down. And internet is what is the only shining force within the marketing arena. And while that's great, the problem with that is it's just become all about the business, and it's become all about the money. And that becomes a problem when you think about this statement: the extrinsic motivation of money kills the intrinsic love of doing the same thing. And he gave some examples of how that would happen. But so I was thinking about that. But then I was reading this book, Born to Run. I've been running, and there was this passage in here that I thought was really interesting. And this is talking about one of the runners in the story here, and said, then she picked up Lance Armstrong's It's Not About the Bike, and fell in love with a new kind of warrior poet. Lance wasn't just some brute on a bike, she realized. He was a philosopher, a latter-day beat, a Dharma bum, sailing the asphalt seas in search of inspiration and pure experience. She'd known Armstrong had bounced back from cancer, but she had no idea just how close to the grave he'd actually been. By the time Armstrong had gone under the knife, tumors were spreading throughout his brain, lungs, and testicles. After chemotherapy, he was too weak to walk, but had to make an urgent decision. Should he cash in an insurance policy worth $1.5 million, or turn it down and try rebuilding himself into an endurance athlete? Take the pie out and he'd be set for life. Turn it down and relapse, and he's dead meat. He'd have no money, no health insurance, no chance of seeing age 30. And of course, he turns it down. The guy is all about inspiration and pure experience. And I think that's going to be my theme for the week here, is remembering, reconnecting with that amazing love I have for the greatest experiment in media history in humanity. Never before has there been such a great empowering tool for people to be able to express themselves. And as Clay-Shirky said, the greatest part of it is it's the first time media has given power to let the many talk to the many. That is the big difference, that you can unite people through things like Facebook pages and blogs and Twitter, and disseminate your group's information to the many. And that is amazing. And so that's what I'm thinking about this week, the love of this amazing industry, and trying to get back to that. So I'll keep reporting from the show as we go on. This is Sage Lewis, the Web Marketing Video Guy, and happy marketing.